Hey Scorpio, I just pulled the cards for you, and honestly, I need to just sit here for a second because what came through is something else. So I laid out these 10 cards, and the energy is telling me something really specific about what is coming your way, and I am genuinely excited to share this with you. Let me start with the Queen of Pentacles because this card showed up first, and the way it appeared was almost like the universe was tapping me on the shoulder saying, pay attention to this one. So Queen of Pentacles is sitting here, and what I am seeing is this energy of abundance that is literally about to walk into your life, Scorpio. This is not just about money, although yes, there is financial blessing coming, but this is about a whole different level of prosperity. I am talking about the kind of abundance where you feel rich in every sense of the word. You know that feeling when everything just flows and you have enough of everything you need? That is what is coming. The Queen of Pentacles is showing me that you are stepping into this energy where you become magnetic to resources, and I mean all kinds of resources. People are going to want to help you, opportunities are going to find you, and money is going to come from places you did not even think to look. What I find really interesting about this card in your reading is that it is not telling you to go out and chase anything. The Queen sits on her throne and everything comes to her. That is your energy right now. You are about to become so grounded in your own worth that abundance just naturally gravitates toward you. I am seeing someone who might offer you a business opportunity, or maybe you will discover a talent you have that can generate income. There is also this nurturing quality to this card that makes me think you might be creating something or building something that will provide long-term security. This could be a side project, an investment, or even just a new approach to how you handle your finances. The universe is basically saying, Scorpio, you are about to level up in the material world, but not through struggle, through alignment. When you align with this Queen of Pentacles energy, everything you touch turns to gold. I am also picking up on relationships here, and this is important. This card can represent a person coming into your life who embodies these qualities. Someone stable, generous, successful, and grounded. If you are single, this could be indicating that you will meet someone who is financially stable and who wants to build something real with you. If you are in a relationship, this energy is about both of you working together to create more abundance and security together. The Queen of Pentacles does not play small, and neither should you right now. This is your time to think bigger about what you deserve and what you can create. I keep getting this message that you need to trust your practical instincts right now. Your intuition about money and resources is going to be especially sharp in the coming weeks. If something feels like a good investment or a smart move, trust that feeling because you are being guided. The Queen of Pentacles also wants you to enjoy the material pleasures of life. Do not feel guilty about wanting nice things or about treating yourself well. Abundance is your birthright, Scorpio, and this card is confirming that you are about to step into a much more prosperous chapter. Next card is King of Cups, and oh my goodness, the emotional maturity that is coming through with this one. So right after the Queen of Pentacles, we have King of Cups showing up, and this is telling me that while material abundance is flowing to you, there is also this incredible emotional and spiritual abundance happening simultaneously. King of Cups is all about mastery over emotions, and what I am picking up is that you, Scorpio, are about to reach a level of emotional intelligence and balance that you have been working toward for a long time. You know how sometimes we can be overwhelmed by our feelings or we swing between extremes? That is ending. You are moving into this space where you can feel everything deeply, which is very Scorpio of you, but you are not controlled by those feelings anymore. You have the wisdom to sit with your emotions, understand them, and then decide how you want to respond. This is powerful. The King of Cups is showing me that you are becoming someone who other people come to for emotional guidance and support. You are developing this calm, centered energy that makes people feel safe and understood. In terms of love, if you are looking for a relationship, this card can indicate meeting someone who is emotionally mature, compassionate, and deeply intuitive. This would be someone who understands the depth of who you are and who can meet you at that level. We are talking about real emotional intimacy, not surface-level connection. If you are already in a relationship, this card is saying that either you or your partner or both of you are evolving into this more mature emotional space. Conversations are going to get deeper, understanding is going to increase, and you will find that you can navigate conflicts with much more grace and wisdom. The King of Cups sits on his throne in the middle of turbulent waters, but he remains calm. That is you right now, Scorpio. No matter what is happening around you, you have this inner stability that cannot be shaken. I am also getting that this card is about creative and spiritual gifts. The King of Cups is often connected to artistic expression, healing abilities, and psychic intuition. You might find that your creative or intuitive abilities are becoming stronger and more refined. If you have been thinking about exploring any kind of healing work, counseling, art, or spiritual practice, this is a green light from the universe. You have gifts that can help others, and this is the time to develop them. What really stands out to me about having both the Queen of Pentacles and King of Cups together is that you are being prepared to have everything: material abundance and emotional fulfillment, financial security and deep love, success in the world and inner peace. Most people think they have to choose, but these cards are saying, no, Scorpio, you get both. You are being prepared to handle both external success and internal mastery. This combination is incredibly powerful, and it is rare to see them show up together like this. It means you are in a very special moment in your life where multiple levels of your existence are aligning at once. The Seven of Cups just appeared, and I have to tell you, this card is fascinating in your spread because it comes with a warning but also with incredible potential. Seven of Cups is showing me all these different options and possibilities floating in front of you. I am seeing choices, opportunities, different paths you could take, and here's what the universe wants you to know. Not everything that glitters is gold. You are going to be presented with multiple options in the near future, and some of them are going to look amazing on the surface. They are going to promise you everything you want. But this card is asking you to be discerning. Some of these opportunities are real and some are illusions. Some will lead to genuine fulfillment, and others will lead to disappointment. The key is learning to tell the difference. What I find interesting is that Seven of Cups is not saying opportunities are bad. It is saying you need to use your wisdom to choose correctly. This is where that King of Cups emotional intelligence comes in. You need to feel into each option and ask yourself what is real here and what is fantasy. I am picking up that someone might come to you with an offer that sounds too good to be true, and Scorpio, it probably is. Do not let wishful thinking cloud your judgment. The Seven of Cups can also represent confusion or feeling overwhelmed by too many choices. You might be in a situation where you do not know which direction to go because everything looks appealing. My advice from the cards is to get really clear on what you actually want, not what looks impressive or what other people think you should want, but what genuinely aligns with your soul. When you get clear on your true desires, the right choice will become obvious. In terms of relationships, Seven of Cups can indicate that you might be idealizing someone or a situation. Maybe you are seeing potential in a person that is not really there, or you are imagining a future that is based more on fantasy than reality. This card is asking you to see people and situations as they actually are, not as you wish they were. On the flip side, if you are the one being pursued, there might be people who are attracted to an idealized version of you rather than the real you. Be careful of people who seem to be in love with a fantasy. The Seven of Cups also speaks to dreams and imagination, and there is beautiful energy here too. You are a visionary Scorpio, and you have the ability to imagine amazing things into existence. The card is not telling you to stop dreaming. It is telling you to ground your dreams in reality. Take that amazing vision you have and break it down into practical steps. Which of your dreams are you willing to work for? Which ones are you ready to commit to? That is how you turn the Seven of Cups from confusion into manifestation. I am also getting that this card might be highlighting some addictive patterns or escapist tendencies. Are you avoiding something by losing yourself in fantasies or distractions? The universe is gently nudging you to face reality with clear eyes. Reality is not as scary as you think, and when you face it head-on with clarity, you actually have so much more power than when you are hiding in illusions. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles, and this is what I was hoping to see because after the Seven of Cups warning about illusions, here comes this absolutely solid, real, tangible opportunity. Ace of Pentacles is the universe handing you a gift. This is a new beginning in the material realm. I am talking about a brand new opportunity for financial growth, a new job, a business venture, an investment opportunity, or some kind of material blessing that is going to be offered to you. What makes this different from the Seven of Cups options is that this one is real. This is not a fantasy or a maybe. This is a concrete opportunity that has real potential. The ace is always a beginning, a seed, an offer from the universe. Someone or something is going to present you with a chance to grow your wealth or security. The key with aces is that they require action. The universe is handing you the seed, but you have to plant it and water it and tend to it. Are you ready to do the work? Because this opportunity is going to require commitment and effort, but the potential return is absolutely worth it. I am seeing that this could come through very soon, like within weeks, not months. Aces move fast. You might receive an offer, a check, a gift, a job opportunity, or you might suddenly get a brilliant idea for how to make money. The Ace of Pentacles is very connected to the earth element, so this could also be about property, land, or physical assets. Maybe you are going to buy property or receive an inheritance or find a way to invest in something tangible. What I love about this card is that it is so generous. The universe is literally saying here, Scorpio, have this blessing, but you have to reach out and take it. Do not let self-doubt or fear hold you back from accepting this gift. Sometimes we think we do not deserve good things or we are suspicious when something good comes along, but this is legitimate. Trust it. The Ace of Pentacles combined with the Queen of Pentacles earlier is telling me that you are building an empire here. You are laying down foundations for long-term wealth and security. Every choice you make right now toward financial stability is going to compound and grow. Think of yourself as planting a garden that will feed you for years to come. In relationships, Ace of Pentacles can indicate a new relationship that has real long-term potential, or it can mean that an existing relationship is moving into a more committed, stable phase. This could be moving in together, getting engaged, buying property together, or just making serious future plans. There is something very grounded and mature about the energy here. This is not a fling, this is about building something that lasts. I am also picking up that this card is encouraging you to invest in yourself. Maybe you need to spend money on education, training, health, or personal development. Whatever you invest in yourself right now is going to pay off exponentially. You are valuable, Scorpio, and putting resources toward your own growth and well-being is never a waste. The Devil card just showed up, and okay, I need you to stay with me on this one because the Devil gets a bad reputation, but what it is really showing you is where you might be feeling trapped or stuck. This card appears when there are patterns, addictions, attachments, or situations that are binding you in some way. The question is, what is holding you back, Scorpio? What are you attached to that is not serving you anymore? This could be an unhealthy relationship, a bad habit, a limiting belief, a fear, or even an addiction to drama or chaos. The Devil is showing me chains, but here is the thing. The chains are loose. You can slip out of them anytime you want. You are not actually trapped, you just think you are. The feeling of being stuck is often scarier than the actual situation. What would happen if you just walked away from whatever is binding you? The Devil can also represent temptation. There might be something or someone who is very tempting right now, but who, you know, deep down is not good for you. This ties back to that Seven of Cups energy about illusions. The Devil is the shadow side of the Seven of Cups. It is choosing the fantasy even when you know it is destructive. Maybe there is someone who is very attractive to you, but you can see the red flags. Maybe there is an opportunity that promises quick money, but requires you to compromise your values. The Devil is asking you to be honest with yourself about where you are selling out or settling. In relationships, the Devil can indicate obsession, codependency, toxic patterns, or staying in something because you are afraid of being alone. It can show power dynamics that are unhealthy or relationships based on physical attraction without deeper connection. If you are in a situation where you feel controlled or manipulated, or where you are doing the controlling or manipulating, this card is flashing a warning light. The Devil also rules over our shadow self, the parts of us we do not want to look at. Maybe there is jealousy, possessiveness, anger, or fear that you have been avoiding. This card is saying it is time to face your shadow. When you shine light on those dark corners, they lose their power over you. What I want you to understand is that the Devil is not about punishment. It is about liberation. By showing you where you are bound, it is giving you the opportunity to free yourself. You have way more power than you realize, Scorpio. You can break any chain, leave any situation, and change any pattern. It starts with honest acknowledgement of what is really going on. Stop lying to yourself about that person, that habit, that situation. See it clearly and then make a choice. The devil is also connected to material obsession. Are you chasing money or status or things at the expense of your soul? Are you trapped in a job you hate because of the paycheck? Are you staying with someone because of their money or what they can provide? These are hard questions, but they are important. Your freedom is worth more than any amount of security or comfort. The devil is ultimately about reclaiming your power from whatever or whoever you have given it to. Take it back, Scorpio. You are sovereign. Temperance showed up next, and honestly, the timing of this card is perfect, because after the devil showing you where you are stuck, Temperance is showing you the way out. Temperance is about balance, moderation, patience, and integration. This card is the angel standing with 1 foot on land and 1 foot in water, perfectly balanced between different elements and different worlds. This is your medicine right now, Scorpio. Whatever extremes you have been living in, it is time to find the middle path. Temperance is telling you to slow down, take a breath, and find your center. You do not have to choose between all or nothing. You can have both and in the right proportions. If the devil was about being enslaved to desire and addiction, Temperance is about mastery through balance. You can enjoy pleasures without being controlled by them. You can be passionate without being obsessed. You can work hard without burning out. The key is moderation. What I am picking up strongly is that Temperance is asking you to integrate different parts of yourself. Maybe you have been living a double life in some way, showing one face to the world and being different in private. Maybe there is conflict between what you want and what you think you should want. Temperance is about bringing all the pieces together into one harmonious whole. Be all of who you are. No more hiding or splitting yourself into fragments. In relationships, Temperance is encouraging patience and gradual development. If you are in the early stages of a relationship, do not rush it. Let it unfold naturally. If you have been through conflict, Temperance is showing that healing takes time. You cannot force resolution. You have to allow it to emerge through consistent effort and mutual understanding. This card is also about blending, mixing, creating something new from different elements. Maybe you and a partner are learning to blend your lives together, or maybe you are integrating lessons from past relationships into a healthier approach. Temperance is the master alchemist, taking base materials and transforming them into gold. You have everything you need, you just need to mix it in the right proportions. I am also getting a strong message about timing with this card. Temperance is saying that everything is unfolding in divine timing. You do not need to force or push or make things happen. Trust the process. What is meant for you will come to you when the time is right. Your job is to stay balanced, keep doing your work, and have faith that the universe has your back. Temperance is one of the most spiritual cards in the deck because it is about working with the flow of life rather than against it. When you align yourself with natural rhythms and divine timing, everything becomes easier. Resistance melts away. Struggle decreases. You start to feel supported by life itself. This is the energy you are moving into, Scorpio. After the intensity of the devil, you are learning to find peace and balance. You are learning that you do not have to live in extremes. You can be powerful and peaceful. You can be passionate and balanced. You can be intense and calm. These are not contradictions. They are the integration that Temperance offers you. 5 of Pentacles appeared. And I will be honest, this one gave me pause because after all this abundance we have been talking about, here comes a card about hardship and struggle. But I want you to understand what this card is really saying. 5 of Pentacles shows 2 figures walking through snow, cold and struggling, but behind them is a stained glass window with light shining through. They are walking right past the help that is available to them. This card is not predicting poverty or lack. It is showing you that sometimes we can feel poor or abandoned even when help is right there. The message is, look around, Scorpio. Where is the help you are not seeing? Where is the door you are not knocking on? 5 of Pentacles can indicate a period where you might feel left out in the cold, where you might worry about money or security, or where you might feel like you are struggling alone. But the card is specifically showing that you are not alone, even if it feels that way. There are resources available, there are people who want to help, there are opportunities for support. You just have to turn your head and see them. Pride can be a big thing with this card. Sometimes we do not ask for help because we think we should be able to handle everything ourselves, or because we are embarrassed to admit we are struggling. Scorpio. I am telling you right now, it is okay to ask for help. It is okay to accept support. It is okay to lean on others. The stained glass window in the card often represents a church or institution, so help might come from official channels, organizations, community resources, or established systems. Look into what is available to you. In relationships, Five of Pentacles can indicate feeling emotionally or physically disconnected from a partner. You might be going through something together but not really supporting each other. You are side by side but not truly together. The remedy is to turn toward each other and communicate about what you are feeling and what you need. Do not assume your partner knows you are struggling, tell them. Do not isolate yourself in your pain. Reach out. This card can also be about health concerns or physical challenges. If you have been ignoring symptoms or putting off seeing a doctor, this is your nudge to take care of your body. Do not wait until a small problem becomes a big one. Your physical well-being deserves attention and investment. What I want you to take from Five of Pentacles is that even in difficult moments, you are not abandoned. The universe has not forgotten about you. Help is available. Resources exist. You just have to be willing to see them and accept them. Sometimes our worst suffering comes not from actual lack, but from the belief that we are alone and that no one cares. That belief is the lie. You are held, you are supported, you are loved even when you cannot feel it. The Five of Pentacles is also temporary. It is a moment of struggle, not a permanent condition. This too shall pass. Keep walking, keep moving forward, and trust that you will soon come back into the warmth and light. Six of Pentacles comes next, and honestly, I almost laughed when I saw it. Follow the Five of Pentacles because the universe really said, okay, you felt lack, and now here is abundance again. Six of Pentacles is the card of giving and receiving, of generosity, of charity, of resources flowing. This card shows a wealthy figure with scales giving coins to people who need them. What this is telling me is that you are moving from a place of scarcity into a place where you have enough to share. Remember how Five of Pentacles was about feeling like you did not have enough? Well, Six of Pentacles is saying that very soon you will be in a position to give to others. This is such a beautiful card because it shows the cycle of abundance. When you have received, you give. When you give, you receive. The flow goes both ways. What I am picking up for you, Scorpio, is that you might be on either side of this exchange in the coming weeks. You might be the giver or the receiver, and both are okay. If you are receiving help, accept it with gratitude. If you are in a position to help others, give generously. The scales in the card represent fairness and balance. This is not about giving everything away until you have nothing left. It is about balanced exchange where everyone benefits. In your work or career, Six of Pentacles can indicate getting a raise, a bonus, or fair compensation for your efforts. It can mean that someone in a position of power recognizes your value and rewards you. If you have been underpaid or undervalued, this is shifting. You're about to receive what you deserve. This card can also represent you being the mentor, teacher, or benefactor for someone else. Maybe you have knowledge or resources that could help someone who is struggling. Sharing what you have does not diminish you. It actually increases your own abundance because of the energy of circulation. Money and resources are like water. They need to flow. When you dam them up through hoarding or fear, they stagnate. When you let them flow through giving and receiving, they stay fresh and abundant. In relationships, Six of Pentacles asks about balance. Is one person giving more than the other? Is there fairness in how you both contribute? This does not mean everything has to be 50-50 at all times, but over the long term there should be balance and reciprocity. If you are always the giver, it is okay to ask to receive. If you are always the receiver, maybe it is time to step up your contribution. Healthy relationships are built on mutual support and balanced exchange. What I love about seeing this card in your reading is that it confirms you are moving into a space of plenty. The struggles indicated by Five of Pentacles are giving way to a time when you have not just enough for yourself, but enough to share with others. This is abundance consciousness. This is wealth mentality. When you know there is enough, you can be generous. When you are generous, more flows to you. It is a beautiful cycle. Three of Cups is here, and oh my goodness, the joy in this card. Three of Cups is celebration, friendship, community, and happiness. After some of the heavier cards we have moved through, this is a breath of fresh air. Three of Cups shows three women dancing together with cups raised high, celebrating something wonderful. This is telling me that you have reasons to celebrate Scorpio, and these celebrations are going to happen in community. You are not celebrating alone. You are sharing your joy with others, and they are sharing their joy with you. This could be a literal party, wedding, gathering, or reunion. I am seeing happy occasions coming up where you will be surrounded by people who love you and who are genuinely happy for your success. If you have been isolated or lonely, that is ending. You are about to connect with your people, your tribe, the ones who really get you. Three of Cups is also about female friendship and sisterhood. If you identify as female or if you have close female friends, these relationships are going to be especially important and supportive right now. There is healing and power in gathering with your sisters. If you have had conflicts with female friends or family members, this card suggests reconciliation and renewed connection. Three of Cups can indicate the start of a romantic relationship that grows out of friendship or social connections. Maybe you will meet someone through friends or at a social gathering. The energy here is light, fun, and joyful rather than heavy or intense. In existing relationships, this card encourages you to bring more playfulness and celebration into your connection. Go out together, have fun, celebrate each other. Do not let your relationship become all about responsibility and problems. Remember to enjoy each other. What I am really picking up with this card is that you have been through some intense experiences, and the universe is saying it is time to let loose and have some fun. You do not have to be serious and intense all the time, Scorpio. You are allowed to laugh, dance, celebrate, and enjoy life. The Three of Cups is giving you permission to experience pure joy. There is also an element of creativity and collaboration here. Maybe you will work on a creative project with others, or maybe you will be inspired by your community. When people come together with positive energy, magical things can happen. You might find that your best ideas come through brainstorming with friends, or that group activities bring out a side of you that you had forgotten. The Three of Cups is one of the most positive cards in the entire deck. It is uncomplicated happiness. It is the simple pleasure of being with people you love and enjoying the moment. After all the complexity and challenge of some of the other cards in your reading, this is a reminder that life is also meant to be enjoyed. Soak up those good moments, Scorpio. They are coming. The last card in your reading is Two of Pentacles, and this feels like the perfect conclusion because it brings everything together. Two of Pentacles shows a figure juggling two pentacles, dancing as they keep both in motion. This card is about balance, juggling multiple responsibilities, adaptability, and staying flexible in the face of change. What this is telling me is that you are going to be managing a lot in the coming period, but you have the skills to handle it. Life is going to ask you to balance different priorities, and you are going to have to stay on your toes, but this is not overwhelming. This is dynamic and engaging. The Two of Pentacles has a playful energy to it. Yes, you are juggling, but you are also dancing. You are enjoying the challenge. You are proving to yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. What I am picking up is that you might be balancing work and personal life, multiple projects, different relationships, or various commitments. The key is staying flexible and not getting too rigid about how things have to be. When one thing needs more attention, you adjust. When circumstances change, you adapt. You are like water, Scorpio, flowing around obstacles and finding your way through. This card is also about financial management and making sure you are balancing income and expenses, saving and spending, investing and enjoying. The Two of Pentacles is constantly moving money between two places, managing the flow. This is telling you to pay attention to your finances, keep track of what is coming in and going out, and make adjustments as needed. You might be waiting for money to come through or dealing with expenses that require careful planning. Stay on top of it and you will be fine. In relationships, Two of Pentacles can indicate balancing the needs of a relationship with other parts of your life. Maybe you are trying to give time to a partner while also managing work, family, friends, and personal goals. This card says it is possible to do it all, but you have to be intentional about how you allocate your time and energy. Communication is key. Make sure your partner understands what you are dealing with and work together to find balance. What stands out to me about Two of Pentacles as your final card is that it is showing me you have the ability to handle everything this reading has revealed. Yes, there is abundance coming with Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Yes, there is emotional depth with King of Cups. Yes, there are choices to navigate with Seven of Cups. Yes, there might be some challenges with the Devil and Five of Pentacles. Yes, there is joy with Three of Cups and generosity with Six of Pentacles and healing with Temperance. And you know what, Scorpio? You can handle all of it. You can juggle all these different energies and opportunities and challenges. You are adaptable, resilient, and capable. The Two of Pentacles is ultimately optimistic. It is saying that even though life is complex and ever-changing, you have what it takes to dance through it all with grace and skill. So, let me bring this all together for you, Scorpio, because these 10 cards have painted such a complete picture of what is coming for you and what you need to know. You are moving into a time of genuine abundance both materially and emotionally. The Queen of Pentacles and King of Cups together show you mastering both the outer world of resources and the inner world of feelings. That is huge. The Ace of Pentacles is bringing you a real, tangible opportunity that can change your financial situation if you are willing to work with it. But the Seven of Cups is warning you to be discerning because not every opportunity that comes your way is real or right for you. Use your intuition and your wisdom to choose well. The Devil showed you where you might still be trapped in old patterns or unhealthy attachments, and Temperance showed you the way out through balance and integration. Five of Pentacles reminded you that even in moments of struggle, help is available and you are not alone. Six of Pentacles promises that abundance will flow to you and through you in a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving. Three of Cups brings celebration, joy, and community to remind you that life is meant to be enjoyed with people you love. And Two of Pentacles shows you dancing through it all, skillfully managing whatever comes your way with flexibility and grace. What strikes me most about your reading, Scorpio, is the theme of balance running through so many of these cards. Temperance, Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, they are all about finding equilibrium. The universe is telling you that your power right now comes from staying centered. Not too rigid, not too loose, not giving everything away, not holding everything back. Not all work, not all play. Balance, Scorpio. That is your superpower in this season. I also want you to know that the abundance coming your way is not just luck or chance. You have been working for this. You have been growing and learning and healing. The Queen of Pentacles does not just show up for anyone. She appears when someone has done the inner work to become a magnet for prosperity. You are ready for what is coming because you have prepared yourself even if you did not realize you were doing it. And about love, because I know so many of you wonder about that. Between King of Cups and Three of Cups and the overall energy of this spread, there is definitely love and connection available to you. Whether that is deepening an existing relationship or meeting someone new, the potential is there. Just remember what Seven of Cups and the Devil taught you about seeing clearly and not getting caught in fantasy or toxic patterns. You deserve real love, healthy love, balanced love. Do not settle for less. The energy overall is so positive, Scorpio. Yes, there are some cautions and warnings in here, but even those are gentle. The universe is not punishing you or setting you up for failure. It is preparing you for success and making sure you have the wisdom to handle it well. I hope this reading gave you clarity and maybe even some excitement about what is ahead. Remember that you are not a passive recipient of fate. You are an active creator of your reality. These cards show possibilities and energies, but you decide how to work with them. You have so much power, Scorpio. Use it wisely.